Hey guys, this is Aiden006, playing the Star Wars Battlefront beta. It came out October 8th. I think it's just for the weekend and goes until about October 10th. So if you're watching this and you haven't downloaded it, haven't heard about it, definitely do it. It's really fun. There are some things I'm not really keen on, but I like it. Anyways, let's get into this. So you're offered two options here. You get main mission single player, or you can do like a two-player kind of co-op survival mode, or the multiplayer. Multiplayer is going to be where it's at. So there's a bunch of maps that a bunch of modes you're going to be able to do. The two that are offered right now is Drop Zone on a map called Celeste, I think. Might be killing the pronunciation here. Drop Pod. Drop Pod falls down. You have to activate it and hold it for a certain amount of seconds. Once you've successfully done that, you get a point. Team with the most points at the end of the round wins. We'll do a separate video on that in a minute. What we're going to do is the Walker Assault. That's the one we've seen already at the E3 and maybe some of the beta videos. It's really fun, but it's really difficult if you're on the Rebel side. It's I wouldn't say impossible. A lot of people are saying it's overpowered for the Imperials and so on and so forth. I think my win ratio, Imperial side versus Rebel side, is like a 60-40. You could really just mess around when you're in the Imperial side, but you really got to focus and work as a team when you're Rebels. I guess it's kind of true to the canon, right? Alright, so you have these four weapons. The default for the Imperials is this assault rifle looking kind of thing. The default for the Rebels is this one. Default for the Imperials is this. They're both blaster rifles, E11 and A2 ADC. Then you can unlock the blaster pistol. I personally love this thing. And the heavy blaster. Heavy blaster, I love and hate it. I really like it in close quarters. I'm not too fan of it. Not too fond of it. Mid-range. Even though I think it does say that it's good for mid-range right there. I don't know. I'm personally just stick to these two, no matter what side I'm playing. Alright, another thing really quickly are these cards. Now, I'm sure there's going to be more abilities, but Thermal Detonator, your grenade, essentially is a card that you use that you can equip the ability for. So it's not in a part of your inventory per se, where it's like ammo. It's just kind of an ability that is on a cooldown. Alright, you can play this game in third and first. I am used to playing it in first person, but I just love the character models and how they move and like the cloth physics. I mean, it's nothing special. We've seen it before in other games this year. Witcher 3 alone has like great cloth physics. That's even the proper terminology for it. I might just be pulling that name out of my ass here. But anyways, I just really like it, so I'm going to play a little bit in third person. I might just jump into first person afterwards. Alright, so one of the things I've heard a lot of people complain about so far in the community is the grenade. Like I said, the thermal detonator. I can throw one, and if you look there on the bottom right, it's on a cooldown. I think it's like a 30-second cooldown, and then it'll allow me to throw another one. It's coming up now, and boom. I like this. It's not, the wait isn't long enough where it's a huge hindrance. Oh, but it's long enough where it prevents grenade spamming, which a lot of people, admittedly, it was a pretty big problem in Battlefield, especially on smaller maps like, on Metro. It's hard for me to shoot and play at the same time and talk and all that. I'm not used to doing this. And there goes a buddy of mine calling me. Give me a minute. But yeah, so it's it's a little difficult, but to talk and play. So forgive me here if I start stuttering or if I pause. But yeah, anyway, so you've got the thermal detonator, and it's on a cooldown. I like it. Prevents grenade spamming. But the cooldown is long enough so that it doesn't, you're not missing it. Like I can throw it again now if I wanted to. Even though I just unnecessarily threw it a couple seconds ago. Oh, I didn't even see him. So this map here, for those that aren't familiar, the way it works is if you're on the Imperial side, there's two objectives right there, and then the other one is somewhere. Woo. That was a thermal imploder. It's just a stronger grenade, but it's awesome. So you see right there, that one's turning red, and that one's turning red. That's because the rebels have activated it, and once that circle fills in, it adds an extra Y-wing bomber that'll come in and start damaging, do heavy damage to the AT-ATs. Oh, we already lost an AT-AT. Alright, the rebels actually might win this. So this might be proof. You see, it's not impossible. It's really not impossible. It's tough. It's tough, but it's not impossible. Alright, I'm gonna pop my shield to run in here blindly and see if I can turn that off. Alright, I managed to kill one, but that was not a smart move. So your job as Imperial soldiers to prevent them from, you know, turning on those uplinks, and if they do, you got to run around and shut them down. Uh-oh. When you hear that music, which by the way sounds amazing, doesn't it? When you hear that, it's essentially that means someone's picked up the hero token, and you've got Luke Skywalker now running around here doing heavy damage to the troops. Oh, and someone got Darth Vader. Let's follow Lord Vader, shall we? Oh, it's gonna be a battle. Let's go ahead and help him out. And rebels obviously just have to hold it and get the Y-wing bombers to come in and damage the walkers. They have to damage it. This one's at 53%. It's possible for them to win this. Again, it is tougher, but I mean, it looks like they're actually going to be able to pull it off. Oh god, that was a bad nade. Still got to learn the map. I just ran into a wall. But yeah, but anyways, the score. Like, if you can hear the music, it's just great, right? I mean, the music is just amazing in this game, and you know, the blasters. Even though I personally, I really need to focus here. Even the blasters, you know, you know, they sound just great, traditional, and you know, it invokes that sense of nostalgia. If I get also dying every time I spawn invokes a sense of nostalgia. Me sucking at any other first-person shooter. Or shooter in general. Alright, so these tokens right here are extra power-ups that you can get. Damn it. And I have one right now, so that's why I didn't pick that one up. It's a infantry gunner, I think is what it's called. It's an automated turret, essentially. Jesus. This is just god-awful. Alright, let's focus here. I'm gonna play a little bit first person now. Get the hell out of the way, away from there. Alright, let's see if we can creep up now. Mount on this turret. That's their hurt. Deactivate that uplink station. Otherwise, the rebel bombers will use it to zero in on your location. There we go. Finally got a kill. Choked at the chance of a double kill. Oh well, so I don't know where I left off when I was talking. I'm just having a lot of fun. And that's kind of the thing about the game. I don't know if it's because it's, you know, a brand new Battlefront, which we haven't had in so many years, or if it's just, you know, it really is a fun game. I mean, it really is. I mean, I know it's a really fun game. The controls are tight. Ooh, ATST. Let's see if I can spawn this before I die. Call it in. Cool. Let's see if I can get in close before they destroy this thing. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun playing it. Whether I'm dominating or getting dominated, it's still really fun. And you can see there's, this feels like a love letter to Star Wars. Now, a couple of things I don't like. I'm not a big fan of the flying in this game. I'm sure you've heard other people say that, and it's kind of true. It's not intuitive. The controls aren't that great. The controls aren't intuitive. They're not that great. It's a little difficult, but it is what it is. Hopefully they can fix that, or maybe it's just I haven't had time to mess around with the bindings and find a way that works for me. Oh god, I didn't even see them. Kill each other. And the other thing is, sometimes when I play, there's a partner I can spawn on. And other times there isn't. And clearly there are other players. Right here you can see a bunch, but there's no partner, and there's no way to really invite or join an offline partner. I can invite a friend and partner up with that friend, but that's about it. And also there's no crap, I hit the partner thing and now I don't have any abilities. Oh well. Yeah, they're gonna win it. They're at 4%. I almost want to see them win this. Wow. Congratulations. See, this is proof. Here's video proof. And whoever on Reddit or on the forums say that you cannot win as a rebel, there you go. Should not be that excited given that I lost, but there you go. That's proof. So yeah, partners. You can only really join, it looks like, with just one other person. There's no squad. So if you got 2 or 3 people that you want to play together, I haven't been able to find a way to be able to join them, get them all together and kind of run in a squad so I can spawn with them together and we can talk. And talking, that's the other part. There's no in-game voiceover IP. Yeah, a lot of people in Battlefield communities or whatever use, third-party software, Ventrilo, TeamSpeak, Curse even now, which is actually really good. But still, to be able to offer that would have been great. So now we're gonna do the Rebels. Let's just mess around with it a bit. Let's do the blaster pistol. Why not? I like his stance. I don't know, for some reason I get that Han Solo looking kind of vibe. But yeah, man. So no in-game voiceover IP. I think that really sucks. Let's do this in third person. It looks fun. I think that's really needed. That and better, more intuitive controls for the fighters. Matter of fact, let's see if I can get one now. No. Didn't mean to do that. Let's get this power up. But other than that, yeah, I think the game is really fun. It's hard to argue that they might need to tweak this map a little bit so that the Imperials are not so powerful, given that we just lost the previous round. But that may be something they want to consider. Jesus. And is there anything else? Well, no. I mean, this is Hoth. You've seen this gameplay. A lot of people have been posting about it. My next video will be on the drop. What is it? Drop point, something like that. I forgot what it's called. But the other map, which is, one of the better looking maps. I think Hoth looks pretty, and I think it looks great. But we've seen it. We kind of want to see what else there is. And yeah, so I'm really excited for the release. I like where this is going. I have to admit, I was a little worried at first. Look at this, and look at the skybox. Yeah, it looks great. It feels like I'm at the Battle of Hoth. But yeah, so I'm really excited what they're doing. I was nervous at first because Battlefield 4 to this day is still having some issues. Not a lot. It's far superior game than it was at launch. And I wasn't a big fan of Hardline, even though I know that wasn't a DICE developed game. But I was losing my faith, and so far I'm liking what they're doing here. Now, does a 4-day beta and 2 game modes on 2 different maps mean that this game's perfect? No. Should it be a day 1 buy? That's really up to you. I've long sworn off pre-ordering, but it's definitely one that I'm going to be looking at, and I'm going to be paying attention to the reviews. You know, I know reviews are opinions, but you know, it's a great guide to what games I'm gonna buy, especially if I've got to shell out $60. So yeah, let's see what this offers, and I'm gonna keep playing a little bit more. Once I get to the other map, I'll start recording another video for that. And once I get a couple friends on tonight, we'll definitely record some more gameplay and say how it is with when there's a group. We'll figure out, see if we can actually run as a squad. I don't think so, but we'll see. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully I don't die as a sign off, because that would suck. And yeah, you know what? Let's just die. There you go. Take care.